Hi, it's Easter Saturday, and rather a grey day. Kind of fits what I imagine it may have felt like on that first Easter Saturday. And I've been reflecting on Peter and the words that he and Jesus spoke to each other in Matthew 16. In Matthew 16, it says, "From that time on," this is verse 21, "from that time on, Jesus began to explain to his disciples, we must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things at the hands of the elders, the chief priests and the teachers of the law, and that he must be killed and on the third day be raised to life." And Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him. "Never, Lord," he said, "this shall never happen to you." And Jesus turned and said to Peter, "Get behind me, Satan. You're a stumbling block to me. You do not have in mind the concerns of God, but merely human concerns." What a shock that must have been to Peter. So quickly after he said, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God," to suddenly be rebuked in this way. And I wonder what he would have thought about on that Saturday, that moment in between the death of Jesus and his rising again. Would he have remembered this incident? Would he have remembered the words that Jesus had spoken? Or would it have been confirmation that it should never have happened and he never wanted it to happen? Would this day have been filled with disappointment, disillusionment? Was there hope? And how interesting that in the midst of that moment they were celebrating Passover. Passover that signaled the God who saves, the God who had rescued them, who had brought the people of Israel out of Egypt, rescued them from slavery. Had that reality dawned on him in the midst of the tradition of this day, or was it simply devastation that things had gone away he could not imagine? Might it be that these words of Jesus would come back? You have in mind the concerns of man, of human concerns, not the concerns of God. See, suffering doesn't fit our understanding of how things should work and how life should be. And yet Christ had to go through the cross to bring us salvation. There's so much to reflect on this day. So much in that moment before the hope and the joy of resurrection. This Christ that we worship is not only victorious, he went through suffering that we might be saved. I pray the hope of this Easter might be very real for you. May God bless you.